Hey y'all, I'm Rhonda from Rhonda's Country Kitchen. Welcome to my kitchen. I told y'all on the last video that I had two recipes that two of my sweet little subscribers has sent me, my little friends. And this is the second one. Tammy Murray from Guthrie, Oklahoma. She messaged me and she said, "Have you ever tried cream macaroni?" Well, I had not. And she said this is just an old-fashioned recipe. You see, it's very simple. Some elbow macaroni and some cream and some butter and a little parsley. And you don't have to do parsley. It's just for doodads on the top. Little pretties. Yes, that's right. A little
garnish.
Lord, my mind is gone. Anyway, so she said it's super simple, and she's like, "I'm going to talk to my mama and get you that recipe." And it was so funny. I just laughed when I got the email. She said, "Well, Mama was distracted by The Price is Right, but she managed to give it to her." But she said that they just used some meal knot, which I don't have meal knot. But it's cream, same as this. We don't have that brand, and I've never seen that brand around here. A little butter. Noodles. So I've cooked the noodles. She said get the noodles done, and I'm going to show y'all how you put it together. And she said it's delicious with any dish. She said she especially loves it with like a meat and gravy kind of a situation, and this as a side. So I'm going to cook her little recipe, and we're going to see what we think of it. Ready to get started, Russell?
I am ready. Let's
do it, honey. All right, y'all, she said to add a few pats of butter in here. So I'm going to do maybe half a stick of butter. And let's see, that's not quite half, is it? We don't want to cheat ourselves.
No.
No, especially not on some butter. Now, I did do a whole box of macaroni noodles, but y'all know I do love me some pasta. So I'll make me something else with that. So I'm going to probably only add half of these noodles. Whoops. Get out the way there. There we go. Alright. I'm just going to stir these, get this butter all in here. We may need some more butter. I may do a little more than half of that as well. Now she just said pour some milk in here, some evaporated milk.
Creamy.
I'm gonna stop right there. We might need some more. I have some in reserve in case we need it. And she says just cook this. She said you don't want to boil it, and you don't really want to let it simmer. It's just going to cook until it gets hot. And I guess just keep stirring it till it thickens up a bit. And just add salt and pepper, y'all. It is that simple.
That's going to pick up the flavor of whatever you're eating with it.
Yes.
Which is good.
Will.
I mean, you know, sometimes simple is just...
Simple is.
Yeah.
And I was telling my mom about it. I said, "Mom, have you ever do this?" She said, "No, but you know, your daddy, he absolutely loves whenever she's making macaroni and cheese to just eat that cream and noodles." And I said, "I do the exact same thing. I'm always get me a little bowl, scooping it out. And before I put the cheese and stuff in it, I do it all the time." But she says this is just perfect as a side for anything. And you know, this is cheap too.
Oh,
this is another one of those little cheap sides that that you could serve a big family. And I'm sure you can just add anything to it. Now, she did say, she sent me a picture that she's like, "Oh, I made it." She said, "I'm going to just make it to see if it still tastes like it did when Mama used to do it back in the day." And she said it was delicious. She did say she added just a little bit of Parmesan cheese to hers. But, and I told her, I said, I guess if it didn't thicken up and if it was soupy, I bet you could hit it with a little heavy whipping cream. Or either a little cornstarch or what have you. But I'm just going to stir this until it thickens up, just like just like she said. And I may add just a little more butter, but these little buttery noodles is going to be good. I think I am. I still didn't use almost, that's a half right there. Do I want to add more or not? Let's just stop right there. I think it's starting to thicken up. Just gonna give it a little stir. Now I did boil the noodles. Y'all know I always tell you, I always salt your noodles. So I already had some salt in it, and I already put some pepper. But I might sprinkle a little bit more. I used that ground pepper, and honey, it was spicy. It was rather hot. I'm gonna turn it down because she said don't, you ain't gotta boil it or nothing. But see how it's thickening up?
It's looking yummy.
Just creamed macaroni, y'all. Yummy. And I still had a little bit more milk in that can.
Fantastic looking.
So I don't know if I'm gonna use the rest of it or not. What you think, James Russell?
It looks good to me.
I
like
think
it where
so
it's at.
I do too. I do too. And it's starting to thicken up.
Yeah.
Now she said her mama, she said now if you let it go too much, it gets a little skim around it. And she said mama said she does not like that. Yeah, so we're gonna try to avoid that. But it is, look on the bottom there. Can you see in there? See how it's thickening up? Yummy. See?
Yes.
Thickening right up. It smells buttery and
Creamy.
creamy. Yes, it is. And that's what she said. It would just get creamy. She said it's not supposed to be, like necessarily like macaroni and cheese. It is a little more soupier than that. But this is creaming up pretty good.
It looks delicious.
And just a few minutes too, I'm telling you. It's not took long at all. So this will be a super simple side. So thank you, Miss Tammy. I'm excited to try it.
I am too. Thank you, Miss
I'm going to
Tammy.
be tasting it right along. I think this is going to do it. I think she said it's just basically till it's hot and it
You can't beat that.
thicken up a
Simple
little
and
bit.
absolutely
No,
yummy.
shoot no. Absolutely not. All right. I'm going to put just a little bit of parsley. You know, she was fancy. She said she added some fresh parsley on top. It looked really good. But I didn't have any fresh parsley, so we're just going to top it with a little parsley. But this is super simple, y'all. Super simple. And like I said, if y'all have any recipes, honey, y'all let me know.
Feel free, y'all. We
Let
love
me
it.
know. Yes. All right, we're going to taste this, James Russell. We're going to
I'm ready
get
to
into
do
it.
I'm ready to do it.
All right, let's do it. All right, y'all, tasting time. I did, I'm gonna tell you before I forget, because I'm old and forgetful. I did add the rest of that little cream in there because the noodles does start to absorb the liquid.
Yeah.
And so I did use a whole can and a half stick of butter. Simple, y'all.
And you
Super
want it
simple.
creamy.
Yeah, it is very creamy.
It is very
really
creamy.
is.
Ooh-wee. Fantastic. Simple. I mean,
It is. It is the simple things, y'all. It really
I'm telling you.
is.
Y'all, you could eat that with anything.
I could eat it by
I can see it
itself.
right now, like roast Sunday dinner, roast and gravy.
Yeah.
You
That's
don't
what
have
she
to.
said. She
you don't
liked-
have to have rice. Swap
No.
that out for your rice. That will be fantastic.
Cube steak and gravy.
Cube
or
steak,
something like
yeah,
that.
cube steak and gravy. Even like a side for just fried chicken. I could eat fried chicken with this, right? Or
meatloaf,
meatloaf. Yeah, man.
yeah,
All
it's a good-
kind of side. This is a great side, y'all.
Yeah. I can't believe how easy it is. And I'm telling y'all, I absolutely love the older recipes. They have never let me down. Have they not?
Never.
Never let us down.
Never.
always, I guess those are the tried and true, you know. And sometimes when you taste it, just brings back such good memories, and that's what I love about the old recipes. But this is a good one, y'all. And thank you to Miss Tammy Murray, honey.
Yeah,
Love
thank you, Miss
big.
Murray.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. You know, we buy a lot of the butter noodle, the
Yep.
easy, cheap butter noodle. And I'm going to tell you, after eating
Sometimes,
this,
yeah, just something quick.
you know, I don't know the cost because I didn't buy it, but if it's
98
cheap,
cents for a box.
it was just as quick as the butter. I mean, I know you zap those, but that was quick. That was
Yeah.
really quick. And this is way better, y'all.
Yes.
This tastes way better than that stuff you get.
And you
the
could
little
add
noodle.
a protein in that.
Well,
You really
I mean,
could.
we eat those little noodles all the time.
Oh, I know,
The
but
little-
I'm saying
but
you could add chicken or you could add whatever in this, even
that's
tuna.
way better.
I
It's
bet
got way
that's-
better flavor to me.
Yeah,
The-
it is really good.
yeah.
And no cheese, didn't have to use
No,
no
but-
cheese in it.
Oh, that would be next.
delicious without. Yes, it would be good with cheese.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, it's good. Yeah, the box of elbow macaroni was 98 cents. Can of cream milk was 88 cents. And then a half a stick of butter.
Can't beat that. That's,
No, a
that's
little
as good
salt and
as you can
pepper, and
get.
y'all see, just salt and pepper. That is all. And I salted the noodles really good whenever they were cooking, so I didn't even add any salt. They were nice and salty.
They're
I mean,
good.
it's got,
It's got
no
great
salt.
flavor.
Mm-hmm. And I just put a little bit of parsley on top just for looks. But that's it. Simple, easy recipe, y'all.
Fantastic.
Perfect side.
Yeah.
When you're running low,
Yeah.
or on ideas or money, to be honest, give it a try.
Yeah,
Give it
absolutely.
a try.
Every bit as good as that stuff you zap in the microwave. I'm telling you, and that's, I mean, just as quick too.
Mm-hmm.
Really, I mean, hey,
Yeah, it didn't take but a few minutes. I told him, I said, Lord, that's after you
yeah.
boil the
I mean,
noodles, it's only a few minutes, and you got
it's
to
ready.
aside.
Yeah, it was
Yes.
quick, very quick.
So creamed macaroni, old fashioned creamed macaroni.
Miss Tammy,
It's a thumbs up.
2 thumbs up on that one. That's
Two
a good
thumbs
recipe.
up.
We're gonna be having that one in Rhonda's Country Kitchen. We're gonna be eating that one. That's
Yes.
Yeah.
We can put that in our
that's
little
gonna
rotation.
be that's gonna be in that's gonna have a home here.
And y'all know me. I love some pasta, any kind.
Absolutely,
Any kind.
both of us now.
We
hey.
do. We like us some noodles.
We really do love noodles.
We do.
Yeah,
we do.
that's a yeah.
It's a weakness.
Yeah, it's a little weakness.
Anyway, you need a little carb in your life. You just do.
Yeah,
Treat yourself.
absolutely.
Every now and then, treat yourself.
Yep.
But anyway, thank y'all so much for watching.
Thank you.
And thank you, Miss Tammy, once again, honey,
Yep.
for sending us this little recipe of your little mamas. You thank your little mama
Yes,
for
thank
us.
you, Mom. Yeah.
And I'm sorry to intrude on her Price
Price
is
is
Right.
right. God forbid we get in the way of
Yeah,
the price is right.
But she come through for us. And,
She did. You show her the video and tell her that we
We do
appreciate it and
appreciate
we
it.
will eat it some more. It's fantastic. Yep.
So thank you to her little mama. And thank y'all so much. And until next time.